Hello viewers, welcome to the lecture series of ICAR-IISWC Dehradun. So today we will discuss mushroom-based sustainable entrepreneurship development and how mushroom can help the young growers and entrepreneurs to do the mushroom, where how to start it. We will discuss in the lecture, and we will also focus in about various type of mushrooms, what are grown in India, what little bit about its market and its growing procedure. So let's start.
So why mushrooms? Mushrooms are low in calories. They are having low fat, which is suitable for weight management. They are rich source of vitamin B. Also, they contain various essential minerals such as potassium, selenium, copper, iron, phosphorus, zinc, and magnesium. They also contain fibers, which include beta glucan, which are immunity boosting also and also support gut health. Moreover, some compound in mushrooms are help to lower the cholesterol, such as Oyster. Despite of having vitamin B, they also have vitamin D, which is a good vegan source, and also when it is exposed to sunlight, it increases. Moreover, it also support immune health through polysaccharide and antioxidant. It is good source to maintain heart health by lowering LDL cholesterol and supporting healthy blood pressure, containing all essential amino acid also, and they also have good market demand and hence good source of income for the entrepreneurs. If we look the mushroom global scenario, we will find that the total mushroom production is 43 million tons in 2018 as reported by Manjeet Singh et al. 2021. This is having maximum production of lentuloidodes, which is around 26%, also known as Shiitake mushroom. Black ear mushroom, which is also known as Auricularia, it is around 21%. Lotus ostratus, also known as oyster mushroom, is around 16%. Agaricus bisporus, also known as button mushroom, 11%. Flavina velotipus, which is around 7%, also known as winter mushroom. Lotus arengi, also known as king oyster, which is around 5%. Volvera bolivia, also known as paddy straw mushroom, it is around 1%. Other mushroom, which include lion mane, ganoderma, etc., are 13%. If we look the mushroom Indian scenario, so we will find that the total mushroom production in 2021 is 0.31 million ton as reported by Bijla in Shipma 2023. As it is low than global production, but our CGR rate are good. Moreover, if we see the production of which mushroom is highest, we will find that button mushroom, Agaricus bisporus, is around 70%. Oyster mushroom, including all species of oyster mushroom, it is around 17%. Paddy straw mushroom is around 9%, which is also known as Volvera bolivia. Milky mushroom, that is Calocybe indica, it is around 3%, and other West Gynoderma, Shiitake, and lion males are 1%. Basic requirement for production. The first and foremost requirement is training. Training of mushroom is required because it's a technical venture and it can be taken from any ICR institute. Those are working on mushrooms, or any agriculture universities, or any private firm which has experience on mushroom cultivation. Second is choice of mushroom. So whether we want to cultivate button mushroom, oyster mushroom, then need to be decided. According to that, the control condition or seasonal condition that need to be decided. So it is also important. Third is land. Land is also important for setting mushroom plant because the location of land will decide the transportation of substrate, transportation of produce, labor availability, etc. Fourth is substrate. Substrate is the growing media of mushroom. It can be different for different mushroom. For button mushroom, it can be a compost which is synthesized by using wheat straw and other ingredients. Similarly, oyster mushroom, wheat straw, paddy straw. Paddy straw mushroom is requiring paddy straw, and is similarly for shiitake, sawdust is required. Substrate requirement are different for different mushrooms. Another basic requirement is spawn. Spawn is a seed of mushroom which can be developed by any spawn lab or any university which is cultivating mushroom, or any ICR lab which is cultivating mushroom. The spawn should be quality one because it decide the production of mushroom. So it can be developed or can be procured by any small lab. Another one is cropping room and its method. So development of cropping room, how the cropping room will be developed. So what will be the design, that is important, and what are the methods of cultivation that need to be known, because for different mushroom there are different methods. Market study is also important because mushroom is a perishable commodity. So when it will be harvested, when it will go to the market, that need to be decided on the market study. Basic processing is also required because mushroom having short shelf life, so changing the shelf life is important for mushroom. So the basic processing such as drying, pickling is known. Another one is utilization of SMS. SMS is spent mushroom substrate. Any substrate which is being utilized for mushroom cultivation, which is left out, is SMS. That SMS can be used for compost manipulation and any other processes. So that need to be known for any mushroom production farm. So this is the button mushroom. So button mushroom having a cap known as pileus and having a stem known as stipe. There are also scales on the upper body, and moreover the vegetative form is mycelium. Whenever we put the spawn in the compost, it grows into mycelium, and mycelium finally develops into the fruiting body. And the fruiting body, when the gills are opens, the small brown shaped gills are being seen in the button mushroom. This is the basic structure of the button mushroom. Button mushroom can be cultivated in two conditions. One is seasonal, another is controlled. In seasonal cultivation, it is cultivated in the huts. Huts are made in the month of September, October, where the compost is made by the long method of composting, and it is put on the bamboo shelves. These shelves are made in 3 or 4, and the size of the hut is 60 into 30 feet, and this compost is being made by the turning. And after that, when the compost is made, the crop is taken in the month of winter. As button mushroom is requiring low temperature, that's why it can be cultivated in the winter season only. Under controlled condition, the button mushroom is cultivated in the insulated structure where the temperature are being managed by the AHU. So round the year, button mushroom cultivation can be done. The compost is made by the short method of composting, and after that the mushroom can be cultivated round the year by this method. So this is more reliable method, more controllable method compared to the seasonal cultivation. Second one is oyster mushroom. It is a group of species where different species can be cultivated at different times. So that's why it can done seasonally round the year. So the first species is Lotus erengi, also known as king oyster. It is temperature requiring mushroom. It can be cultivated 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. The fruiting comes in 10 to 15 degrees, while the spawn run can be done by 20 to 24 degrees Celsius. Similarly, the second species is Lotus ostratus, which is also a low temperature requiring species where the temperature can be grown in 14 to 18 degrees Celsius, where the pinning temperature is 14 to 18 degrees, while the spawn run temperature is 20 to 24. This is Florida, the Lotus ostratus Florida. It is white in color. It is highly demanded in the market. The temperature requirement for spawn run is 24, while it can be cultivated from 18 degree to 26 degrees Celsius. This is Lotus citrinoplatus. It is yellow oyster mushroom, and it can be cultivated from 21 to 27 degrees Celsius. This is Lotus sajarkaju or Lotus pulmonarius. The temperature requirement is 24 to 28 degrees Celsius. And this is pink oyster, Lotus jamor. The temperature requirement is 28 to 32 degrees Celsius. So round the year we can grow the mushroom of different kind of oyster mushroom we can grow according to the temperature. That's why the round the year cultivation model in oyster mushroom is more successful as compared to other mushroom. Oyster mushroom substrate can be prepared by various methods. One of the method is substrate pasteurization using hot water treatment. The substrate, wheat straw or paddy straw, is pasteurized in a hot water method where the straw is dipped in 1:10. When the ratio 1 is straw and 10 in ratio is water, is dipped in the hot water, and after 1 hour the substrate is taken out. The temperature of the hot water is 65 to 70 degrees Celsius, which is maintained for 1 hour. After that, it is spread on a aseptic area, and the moisture when reached to 65 to 68%, the spawning is done. Spawning means the seed of the mushroom is kept in the straw in 1:10 again, where the dry substrate is 10 kg, then the 1 kg of spawn is used. The straw after wetting increases its weight to 2.5 to 3 times, means 10 kg straw will become around 25 to 30 kg straw and can be used for making of the bags. Another kind of edible and medicinal mushroom is Shiitake mushroom. It is low temperature requiring mushroom. It is generally cultivated on the sawdust, where sawdust is used at 80%, while 19% is used as wheat bran and 1% is used as calcium carbonate. The substrate is mixed and it is wetted around 50 to 55% moisture and kept in polypropylene bag and being sterilized in an autoclave machine at 121 degrees Celsius in 20 psi pressure for 1 to 2 hours. And after that, the bags are being taken out and spawning has been done in sterile condition, preferably in laminar airflow. And after that, the crop takes around 90 to 120 days to develop the crop. Another mushroom is Milky mushroom. It is high temperature requiring mushroom. Its cultivation is same as oyster mushroom, but the casing is required. This mushroom is having higher shelf life and is good for pickling purpose. The cultivation is same as hot water treatment, and after 15 to 18 days, the spawn run is covered. Then the casing is done. After 7 days, when the casing is done, the small pinhead will come when the temperature is around 32 degrees Celsius and humidity around is 85 to 90 degrees Celsius. These are few other edible and medicinal mushrooms. One is Philomena species. It is winter mushroom. It comes in the winter. Requirement is 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. Moreover, this mushroom is very tasty and used for soup and noodle purpose. Another mushroom is paddy straw mushroom. It is also known as Volverella volvacea. This mushroom is basically high temperature requiring mushroom, but the shelf life of this mushroom is very low. Another mushroom is Ganoderma mushroom. It is a medicinal mushroom. It is not an edible mushroom. It is used for various pharmaceutical produce. In another, there is lion mane hericium mushroom, which is also one of the mushroom which is require low temperature. There are several other type of mushrooms which we have not discussed in this lecture, but few of them are being available in various literature that I will share in the last slide. The link of that literature I will share in the last slide. Mushroom has lot of benefits. It requires less land and can be cultivated vertically. It requires low water, which is more sustainable for future. It is having high nutrition, and moreover, it can be cultivated in a controlled cultivation. Hence, the crop hygiene is more. It is less affected by weather changes as it is grown in the cultivated in a controlled condition. The production and supply chain can be met. It is having a good BC ratio, benefit cost ratio. Hence, it's more profitable to the entrepreneurs. It is a one-off crop which fulfills the mandate of waste to wealth. So any part of the whole cycle doesn't goes waste in the mushroom. The SMS, the substrate mushroom compost, is also good for the field crops. It helps in increasing the carbon of the soil, which also helps in carbon sequestration in the ecosystem. For further readings, I am sharing the links in the next slide. So these are the few links where you can find the information about mushrooms. So thank you for your patient listening.